Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.com.
Hello students, now we are discussing three-dimensional geometry, exercise 11.2 up to question number 8 we discussed last class. Okay, 11.2 up to 8th question we discussed. Next, question number 9. Find the vector and Cartesian equations of the line that passes through the points 3, -2, -5 and 3, -2, 6. How to find equation of line passing through these two points. Now, to find the equation of line, what we need a point on the line and direction of the line. Okay, basic thing to find equation of line in space is how to know a point on the line and direction. Okay, here 2 points given, so we have point. Okay, how we can get direction? Direction, when you have 2 points, point minus point always gives a direction of that line. Okay, direction of that vector or direction of that line. Okay, now let the equation of line that passes through the points A 3, -2, -5 and B 3, -2, 6 be AB. Okay, equation of line is AB. Now we need a point on the line. We can use A bar or B bar, A or B, anyone. Okay, position vector of the point A 3, -2, -5 is what we can write. Okay, position vector of this point. Okay, OA bar is equal to 3i cap -2j cap minus 5k cap. Okay, so position vector of the point A 3, -2, -5 is OA bar, that is A bar is equal to 3i cap -2j cap minus 5k cap. Okay, next, direction ratios of AB. Okay, direction ratios of line AB are point minus point always gives direction ratios, no? Okay, direction ratios of AB are 3, -3 0, -2 -half minus +2, -2 +2 is 0, 6 -half minus +5, 6 + 5 11, 0 0 11. So direction ratios of AB are what? 0 0 11. Okay, now vector form of this direction ratios. Okay, equation of vector in direction of AB is equation of vector in direction of AB is B bar is equal to 11 k cap. Okay, 0i cap plus 0j cap plus 11 k cap. Okay, 11 k cap. So equation of line in vector form is what? R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar, where A bar is a point on the line, B bar represents direction. So R bar is equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. So R bar is equal to, what is A bar? A bar is 3i cap -2j cap minus 5k cap plus lambda times of B bar. What is B bar here? 11k cap. Okay, so R bar is equal to 3i cap -2j cap minus 5k cap plus lambda times of 11k cap. Okay, this is equation of line in vector form. Now Cartesian form, equation of line in Cartesian form is what? X minus x1 by A is equal to y minus y1 by B is equal to z minus z1 by C, where x1 y1 z1 is a coordinates of a point. Okay, x1 y1 z1 coordinates of a point. Now here you can consider point is 3, -2, -5. So x1 y1 z1 in place of x1 y1 z1 what will write? 3, -2, -5. Direction ratios A, B, C are direction ratios. Okay, now what are the direction ratios of this line? 0, 0, 11. Direction ratios are 0, 0, 11. So x minus 3 by 0 is equal to y plus 2 by 0 is equal to z plus 5 by 11. Okay, but don't think we are dividing x minus 3 by 0. Okay, we are not dividing x minus 3 by 0. Here we are taking ratios. Okay, x minus 3 upon 0 is equal to y plus 2 upon 0 is equal to z plus 2 upon z plus 5 upon 11. Okay, this is equation of line in Cartesian form. Okay, now Cartesian form equation of line is what? X minus x1 upon a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c. Okay, x1, y1, z1 are coordinates of point on the line. A, b, c are direction ratios of the line. So x1, y1, z1 is 3, minus 2, minus 5 and a, b, c are 0, 0, 11. Okay, by substituting here we get the line equation as x minus 3 upon 0 is equal to y plus 2 upon 0 is equal to z plus 5 upon 11. Okay, next. The next concept is angle between two lines. Angle between two lines. Actually this concept is deleted for this year. Okay, angle between two lines, angle between two planes, angle between line and plane. This concept is deleted for this year. Okay, anyhow we will discuss for competitive examination point of view. Okay, now if r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar and r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar, be two lines. Okay, a bar and r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar and r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar are two lines. If theta is angle between the lines, but here angle between two lines is nothing but angle between their direction ratios. Angle between two lines is nothing but angle between their direction ratios. So here direction of first line is along the vector b1 bar. Okay, direction of second line is parallel to the vector b2 bar. So angle between these two lines is nothing but angle between b1 bar and b2 bar. Okay, angle between two lines is nothing but angle between their directions. Okay, this line r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar is parallel to the vector b1 bar. Okay, this line r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar. This line is parallel to the vector b2 bar. So angle between these two lines is nothing but angle between these two parallel vectors b1 bar and b2 bar. Okay, suppose if theta is angle between these two lines, then cos theta is equal to magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 bar into magnitude of b2 bar. Okay, this is the angle between the lines. Okay, cos theta is equal to magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 bar into magnitude of b2 bar. When this is formula when two lines are given in vector form. Okay, next, when the lines are given in Cartesian form, when the lines are given in Cartesian form, okay, the Cartesian form of line equations, x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1. This is first line, and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. This is second line equation. Okay, here first line is passing through the point x1 y1 z1 and direction ratios of this line are a1 b1 c1. Second line is passing through the point x2 y2 z2 and direction ratios of this line are a2 b2 c2. Now what we discussed already, angle between two lines is nothing but angle between their direction ratios. Okay, so here a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2 are direction ratios of first line and second line respectively. Okay, if theta is angle between these two lines, then formula cos theta is equal to magnitude of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 upon magnitude of or else square root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into square root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Okay, this is the angle between two lines when the lines are given in Cartesian form. Okay, x minus x1 upon a1 is equal to y minus y1 upon b1 is equal to z minus z1 upon c1. Okay, this line passing through the point x1 y1 z1, a1 b1 c1 are direction ratios of first line. Okay, and second line x minus x2 upon a2 is equal to y minus y2 upon b2 is equal to z minus z2 upon c2. Okay, so this line is passing through the point x2 y2 z2. Okay, direction ratios of this line are a2 b2 c2. Okay, then what is the formula? Cos theta is equal to magnitude of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 upon square root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into square root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Okay, now further, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, okay, if these two lines are perpendicular to each other, okay, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, what is it meaning? Angle between two lines is 90 degrees. Okay, theta is equal to 90 degrees. When theta is 90 degrees, cos 90 degrees is how much? 0. So 0 is equal to this quantity, means numerator has to be 0. That is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. Okay, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. Okay, if two lines are parallel to each other, if two lines are parallel to each other, so angle between them is what? 0 degrees. Okay, so 0 degrees means two, already we discussed by this point, two lines are parallel means two vectors are parallel means one vector has to be some scalar multiple of other vector, or else if a bar is equal to a1 a cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap and b bar is equal to a2 a cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap are two parallel vectors, then a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, that is the condition. Now here two lines are parallel means these direction ratios are parallel to each other, means corresponding are in the same ratio. A1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, now we will discuss problems on this concept, angle between a pair of lines. Okay, question number 10, find the angle between pair of lines r bar is equal to 2i cap minus 5j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap and r bar is equal to 7i cap minus 6k cap plus mu times of I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, now here what is first line, ma? First line is r bar is equal to 2i cap minus 5j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap. So this line is parallel to the vector, first line is parallel to the vector 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap, and second line r bar is equal to 7i cap minus 6k cap plus mu times of I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. So this second line is parallel to the vector I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, now first line is of the form r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar. What is b1 bar here? 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap. Second line is of the form r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar. What is b2 bar? b2 bar is I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, now if theta is angle between these two pair of lines, okay, let theta be the angle between the pair of lines, then what is the formula? Cos theta is equal to modulus of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 bar into magnitude of b2 bar. Okay, theta is angle between the lines, pair of lines r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar and r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar. Then cos theta is equal to magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 bar into magnitude of b2 bar. Okay, the given lines are parallel to the vectors. What is the first line is parallel to the vector 3a cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap. I will consider this one as b1 bar, and second line is parallel to the vector I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. I will consider this as b2 bar. So b1 bar is equal to what? 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap, and b2 bar is I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Now magnitude of b1 bar I will calculate now, because what is the formula? Cos theta is equal to magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2. So I will calculate magnitude of b1, magnitude of b2 and b1 bar dot b2 bar. Okay, so magnitude of b1 bar, what is square root of I component, I quotient 3 square plus 2 square plus 6 square, that is square root of 3 square 9 plus 2 square 4 plus 6 square 36, that is square root of 49, that is 7. So magnitude of b1 bar is 7. Magnitude of b2 bar is square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square, that is 1 plus 4 plus 4, that is square root of 9, that is 3. So magnitude of b2 bar is 3. Now b1 bar dot b2 bar, that is b1 bar is what, 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap, dot product with b2 bar is I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, so what we have, 3, 2 into 2 4, 6 into 2 12. Okay, how we take dot product, में corresponding I components will multiply j components and k components. Okay, so 3 into 1 3, here j quotient 2, here j quotient 2, 2 into 2 4, here k component 6, 6 into 2 12. Okay, total how much, 19. Okay, therefore cos theta is equal to how much, cos theta is equal to magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2, that is b1 bar dot b2 bar is how much, 19 upon magnitude of b1, 3 into magnitude of b2 is 7, so 19 upon 21. Okay, 19 upon 21. So cos theta is equal to 19 upon 21 means theta is equal to how much, cos inverse of 19 upon 21. Okay, that is the angle between the two lines. Okay, what is the final answer? Angle between two lines is theta is equal to cos inverse of 19 upon 21. Okay, next second part in this question, one more question is given, find the angle between pair of lines. R bar is equal to 3i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap plus lambda times of I cap minus j cap minus 2k cap, this is first line, and R bar is equal to 2i cap minus j cap minus 56k cap plus mu times of 3i cap minus 5j cap minus 4k cap. Okay, this is second line. Okay, angle between these two lines we have to find, angle between these two lines. Okay, now I'll consider like previous problem, let theta be the angle between the lines 1 and 2, then what is cos theta? Cos theta is modulus of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2. Okay, now first line is of the form R bar is equal to 3i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap plus lambda times of I cap minus j cap minus 2k cap. So R bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda times of b1 bar. What is b1 bar here? I cap minus j cap minus 2k cap. Second line, R bar is equal to 2i cap minus j cap minus 56k cap plus mu times of 3i minus 5j minus 4k cap. So it is of the form R bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu times of b2 bar. What is b2 bar here? 3i cap minus 5j cap minus 4k cap. So these lines, first line is parallel to the vector, this vector parallel to the vector, b1 bar is equal to I cap minus j cap minus 2k cap, and second line is parallel to the vector, b2 bar is equal to 3i cap minus 5j cap minus 4k cap. Okay, b1 bar and b2 bar. Now what is magnitude of b1 bar? I will calculate magnitude of b1 bar, magnitude of b2 bar and b1 bar dot b2 bar. Okay, magnitude of b1 bar is square root of I component, I quotient 1, so 1 square plus j quotient minus 1, its square plus k quotient minus 2 square, that is square root of 1 plus 4, square root of 6. Okay, magnitude of b1 bar is square root of 6. Magnitude of b2 bar, that is square root of 3 square plus minus 5 square plus minus 4 square. Okay, how much it is? Square root of 9, 25, 16. Total how much more? 50. So square root of 50, what we can write? 5 root 2, because the square root of 50 is 25 into 2. Okay, square root of 25 is 5 into root 2. Okay, so magnitude of b2 bar is 5 root 2. Next, b1 bar dot b2 bar. b1 bar dot b2 bar is a dot product of these two, that is I cap minus j cap minus 2k cap, dot product with 3i cap minus 5j cap minus 4k cap. Okay, so dot product here I component, I quotient how much? 1 into 3. 3. Here j quotient minus 1, here minus 5. Minus 1 into minus 5 plus 5 plus k quotient minus 2, here minus 4. Minus 2 into minus 4 plus 8. Okay, total how much? b1 bar dot b2 bar. b1 bar dot b2 bar is 16. Okay, so b1 bar dot b2 bar is how much ma? 16. Okay, so cos theta, what is formula? Cos theta is magnitude of b1 bar dot b2 bar upon magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2, that is numerator 16, denominator magnitude of b1 bar is root 6 into magnitude of b2 bar is 5 root 2. Okay, so root 6 what we can write? Root 6 we can write as root 2 into root 3. So root 2 into root 2 is 2, 2 cancel, so 8 in numerator, denominator 5 into root 3. Okay, so cos theta is equal to 8 upon 5 root 3. Okay, 8 upon 5 root 3. So theta is equal to how much? Cos inverse of 8 upon 5 root 3. 8 upon 5 root 3. Okay, next question, I will discuss question number 12. Question number 12, question number 11 we will discuss later. Question number 12, find the value of p. Find the value of p so that the lines 1 minus x upon 3 is equal to 7y minus 14 upon 2p is equal to z minus 3 upon 2, this is first line, and 7 minus 7x upon 3p is equal to y minus 5 upon 1 is equal to 6 minus z upon 5. Okay, this is second line, are at right angles. So what is given is angle between these two lines is in 90 degrees. Angle between these two lines is 90 degrees. We have to find the value of p. Okay, first of all what I will do here is I will write these two lines 1 and 2 in standard form. Standard form means x minus x1 upon a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c. That form I will write. So what we have here, first line if you observe, 1 minus x by 3. So this part I will take multiply numerator and denominator with minus. So what will get? X minus 1 by minus 3. X minus 1 by minus 3 is equal to, here what we have second part, 7y minus 14. Here I will take 7 common. So what we get? 7 into y minus 2 by 2p. That 7 we can write in denominator. We can write as y minus 2 by 2p upon 7. Y minus 2 upon 2p upon 7 is equal to z minus 3 upon 2, that is in standard form only. So now standard form of first line, what we have? X minus 1 upon minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 upon 2p by 7 is equal to z minus 3 upon 2. Okay, this is standard form of first line. Second line, now here what we have? 7 minus 7x upon 3p. So if you take minus 7 common in numerator, minus 7 into x minus 1 upon 3p. Further what we can write? X minus 1 upon minus 3p by 7. Second one in standard form only, y minus 5 upon 1 is equal to, here z minus z1 by c form we have to write. So if you take multiply numerator and denominator with minus, so what we get? Z minus 6 by minus 5. Okay, these are the standard forms of 1 and 2. So what are the lines we have now? X minus 1 by minus 3 is equal to y minus 2 upon 2p by 7 is equal to z minus 3 by 2, and this is first line. And the second line is x minus 1 by minus 3p by 7 is equal to y minus 5 by 1 is equal to z minus 6 by minus 5. Okay. Now what else given? Given that these two lines are at right angles, means angle between these two lines is 90 degrees. Now already we discussed while we are discussing the formulas, if the lines x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1, and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2 are at right angles, then a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. So here a1 minus 1 minus 3, b1 2p by 7 and c1 is 2. Okay, that are the direction ratios of first line. Okay, direction ratios of second line a2 b2 c2 are what? Minus 3p by 7, 1 minus 5. Okay, the direction ratios of the lines are minus 3, 2p by 7, minus 2, and minus 3p by 7, 1 minus 5. Okay, these are the direction ratios of two lines a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. Okay, given lines are perpendicular to each other means a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. So a1 minus 3 into minus 3p by 7 plus b1 b2 2p by 7 into 1 plus c1 c2 5 into 2 into minus 5. This total is 0. So what we have here after simplification, 9p upon 7 plus 2p upon 7 minus 10 is equal to 0. Minus 10 I will write this side here. 11p by 7 is equal to 70. So p value is how much? 70 by 11. P value is 70 by 11. Okay. So two lines are perpendicular to each other, means two lines x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1, and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. Okay, these two lines are perpendicular to each other, means a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. Okay, by applying the formula we got the value is p value as 70 by 11. Okay, now we will conclude up to here. We will continue remaining problems in next class. Thank you.